Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
I'm Shane.
We're back with Gravity Falls. We're in Season 2, Episode 8, Blendon's Game. The last episode was the Society of the Blind Eye. Do you remember?
It answers one of the kind of long-running questions, which I just assumed it was, well, this is a typical thing where the children are seeing what's going on and the adults are idiots or they are oblivious or it's just for the sake of the story.
Yeah.
But no, there's a real reason. People who in this town see strange things, the Blind Eye Society erases their memory.
Blind Ivan.
Like the Men in Black.
Or Blind Ivan, the guy with all the lines and tattoos on his head and the scar on his eye.
Yeah.
He's the leader of the society. I am Blind Ivan. Cool name, but
yeah.
like something I hear.
They had some shitty people in there.
Oh yeah, Bud Gleeful was in there and fucking Toby Determined.
Toby Determined. That kind of broke my heart. No,
I
it
can't
was
survive in this market.
yeah, it was a pretty damn good one.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I guess
McGucket.
yeah, the fact that McGucket is the dude who did the laptop. And
How do you feel when you can't get those questions? I mean, I didn't go through this myself when I watched it because I just watched it passively with my kids, just enjoying it. And all these mysteries were unveiled to me as I got them, and it wasn't a big thing. But since you were trying to crack the code as we go,
yeah, so
how'd you feel about that revelation?
I felt like, I don't know, because in my head canon, I felt like, well, it has to be McGucket or Stan or one of these older people, but the characters who I know who are older, like Toby Determined and fucking Manly Dan, all those guys, like I'm like, I don't think it could be one of them, and I don't think it's one of these two, so they must not have introduced him yet. But then you said that I have seen him, like, well, maybe it's someone I forgot. But I don't know, like, when it was revealed that it was him, it was satisfying for the character. But in terms of, like...
How did you feel about it, then?
Like Matthew Stover said, I just try to think about what it was for the story. Like,
Yeah, I feel that way about a lot of shit because I've matured that much over time that...
Well, I wasn't,
I can appreciate a good story now as opposed to just...
being right or wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I felt like, well, I did kind of guess him, but I didn't really know it was him.
You just listed him. You listed him in your list of possibilities, but you didn't hit the nail.
Yeah, I mean, I thought
you brushed him aside. You're like the police detective on a homicide case. You got all these fucking suspects on the table. That can't be him.
Not this fuck.
You brushed him off. Let's go get some beer. Okay.
I probably did that. Yeah, I just didn't think it could have been him. Like, my only thing is well, he's made a bunch of, like, crazy, insane things, but I don't know, that's just for the sake of it's a kid's show, and you know what I mean?
He's like a mad inventor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but, like, when they revealed his story and what happened, it was kind of tragic. It was pretty satisfying.
I kept losing himself by, he couldn't handle it. He just kept erasing his memories until his mind went to fucking mush.
Yeah.
I loved his moment, though, when he jumped in front of them. He took the bullet for them, and he kept walking towards Blind Ivan, and his eyeballs were like...
Yeah. But, like, one of my favorite moments in that show also was at the very beginning when they were with Lazy Susan, and she had the broom. Get out of here!
I like the part where Zeus says something about her makeup.
Oh, yeah.
And the fucking Wendy and Mabel get on to him.
They get
pretty
triggered.
defensive. Yeah. You're doing the best you can, Zeus.
I think she looks beautiful.
Okay.
I think I'll press the button. Yeah, so it was a good one. Blendon's Game, and I know it's Blendon's Game because the title's right there.
You're going to like this one. I know you love babies. So you're going to love this baby.
Let's start.
I've got to hand it to this bird. No one's broken out of the penitentiary.
Gungren Loaf.
Yep, I was wondering if you'd catch that. I was just writing it down.
You're surrounded by the Time Paradox Enforcement Squadron. This is it, Blendon. End of the timeline.
I invoke Glomnar!
Very well. Speak the name and century of those accused.
The two kids that ruined my life! Dipper and Maple Pines! 21st century!
No, I didn't see it.
Mercy on their souls.
May the time baby have mercy on their souls.
Oh, I heard that.
Everything is terrible forever.
Hey dudes, you want to know a trick? Bibbidi bolt. Womp! A genius taught me that once. Candy Blizzard! I'd do anything for the Pines family.
Zeus! I need to scratch myself in two places at once!
And I mean anything. Coming, Mr. Pines!
Zeus has a membership to laser tag? I didn't know they let grown-ups in there. Zeus Alzamirano Ramirez, organ donor, Birthday July 13th? That's weird. I wonder why he didn't tell anyone.
Probably because he wants someone to throw him a surprise party.
I hear footsteps.
Everyone be quiet! All right. Huh?
Surprise! Happy birthday, you king on earth. We got everything you love. Cake-flavored pizza, pizza-flavored cake, and one more
Ugh.
drink.
Razzle dazzle, friends. It's me, the Raz Dazzler.
Zeus, what's wrong?
It's nothing. I gotta go fix a pipe or something.
Okay, you guys didn't know, so it's not your fault, but Zeus hates his birthday. I guess he's been like this since he was a kid. Some weird personal biz.
I even petitioned the government to have this day removed from calendars. Now I'm not allowed on airplanes.
There's gotta be a way to cheer him up. You just need to try harder.
Wait a minute. Hot dog smell? Sticky floors? Future sounds? Laser tag? How'd you guys know?
We definitely didn't rifle through your wallet.
Welcome to the year...
Are these walls just mattresses spray painted purple?
I think this place used to be a mattress store.
I don't know, guys.
Close. Oh,
Whoa,
shit.
this is even cooler than I imagined.
Kick deflected. Thank you for buying Digicon, the smart codpiece.
Wait, what?
Oh
Mabel? Dipper? Dudes?
That's solid titanium, kid. There's only one way out of here.
Time-taining.
Through me! Oh, sorry. Come on. Through me!
no! Blar blar.
There it is.
It's Blendin! Blendin Benjamin Blandon! How could you not know my name after you ruined my life?
We're in the middle of something really important right now.
It's our friend's birthday today, and we promised we wouldn't leave his side.
You think some dumb birthday matters right now? Welcome to Globnar!
Are we in Japan?
No!
The winner gets a precious time wish, and then decides the loser's fate!
No, please.
Great, great grandmother from the past times.
Gam?
I've got it! Oh no, look! Mabel, the laser place is a mattress store! We went too far in the past!
It was a mattress store.
I hate that guy.
Let's move.
The timing thing, it's busted. Can you fix it?
I'll need some tools. And I think I know where to get
Go
some.
find a young Seuss.
10 years
Like
in the
Gleeful.
past. Everything is samey, but also differenty.
Broadway, here I come!
The stream goes nowhere, Toby!
Marbles.
Whoa!
Oops, sorry. My friend thinks you're cute. Oh my gosh, Tambourine!
You're super young, so this is weird.
Now you know how she feels, creep.
Wow.
Yeah, 12, you carry 5.
Hey, Gumpers! There's something with Gumpers.
Come on, Candy.
You got a thing for goats, I guess.
You just need to know a guy on the inside.
Or do they cause this?
Womp.
A genius show knew this once, remember?
Thanks, dog. You must be some kind of genius.
All right, I think I've got this thing working.
Zeus, you are such a ladies' man.
You're my cousin's grandma. Gross.
I got you a race car.
Sorry, dude, but could you move seats? That's a seat of honor.
Who's it for?
It's for my dad, actually. I haven't seen him in like 8 years, but he's coming today. That must be him. Ugh.
Postcard for Zeus.
Sorry, champ. Couldn't make it this year. Real busy again. See you next year for sure. Dad.
Hey, don't sweat it, cuz. You'll see him next year.
Poor man Seuss.
I'm gonna go lay down.
Dorks. Young Robbie.
I love when I hear Spanish. A Spanish woman pissed.
Yeah.
That long diatribe.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'd do if I had a time wish. Retire early. Spend more time with the kids.
With the kids.
Here we are, Blendon. We surrender.
It's them.
Freeze! Careful, they're from the past. They might have powder muskets or slap bracelets.
Prepare for Globnar!
Hey, turns out I can mute him.
Man, I wish we'd known that earlier.
Initializing.
That is one big baby.
Welcome, Globnotch. No!
Come on, it's good for you.
Get ready, kid. When I get that time wish, you wish you were never
No!
born. Or rather, you
No!
wish you were
No.
The one who touches the victory orb first will win!
Laser tag? Seriously? Grab the orb!
Got it!
It is finished! Before I give you your time wish, tell us, what fate do you decide for the loser?
Oh, jeez.
Sorry. Got carried away.
Restore his position at the Time Anomaly Correction Unit.
And give him pretty hair!
What? You do that for me? I got my job back!
I thought he's gonna have like big blonde locks or something.
Got caught up in this time travel junk.
And there was a time cyclops. But the point is, Seuss, we think we know how to fix your birthday.
Behold your time wish! The power to alter time paradox-free in any way you choose.
Here goes nothing. Fixed you up. Enjoy, dudes. Wherever my dad was, he could take a hike. I know who my family is now.
Do you know how many have died to get a time wish?
I also wished for this slice of infinite pizza. Watch. I can do that for, like, infinity.
Oh, okay. Phew, that's a good time wish.
There's still... hey, excuse me, sir.
Hey, you, gumdrop. Think you can fix a golf cart?
Well, I don't know if I...
Boom, you're hired.
That was our reaction. His reaction. Not mine, because I've seen this.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it was really good. Yeah, I thought it was really good.
What'd you think of the time, baby?
You know, I didn't think much of him. But he was cool for the show. And what bothers me most about babies is just, I don't know, I think people, like when that thing was feeding him, like I'm thinking when like stuff that in my mouth, like, no! And I just couldn't express myself.
So what bothers you about it is helplessness.
Yeah, like people putting their shirt on, they have that look on their face, and like they can't, they can, so they struggle getting their arms to the holes. You gotta grab their arm, you gotta put it through, pull it.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate.
You gotta put their shoes on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that'd be a special place in hell for you, wouldn't it?
I'd be like Frieza and everything. You know what I mean?
Little cocoon.
Yeah. No, it was really cool. Lyndon Blandon's back. I thought we've seen him at one other point. I thought we just saw him in the episode. No, we didn't see him. We saw
him in the background, maybe a few episodes.
I thought we saw him in the background when in the finale.
In the finale?
Yeah, I thought you're the one who found him.
Yeah, we saw him with the cars, right?
Yeah, like the car drove up at the time when Dipper and Mabel were going to get in trouble. So-and-so drives up and says, wait, no, this is what's going on. And then you see him, like, walk in the background.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah.
Yep. And you had the Globnar moment where the guy gets turned into an old man, and he hits the other guy and he turns into a baby.
Yeah.
So, the end, Dolph Lundgren, obviously, Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Which kind of is a throwback to like Universal Soldier and a lot of Dolph's early sci-fi films.
You know, I never saw that. I remember you talking about it. I was at my friend Brian's house. It was on in his basement. And it was like really late in the morning. Like really late at night, early in the morning. And I started watching it. I fell asleep. But yeah.
Him and Jean-Claude.
They were both Universal Soldiers?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, but now we have him in The Expendables. It's been his most recent work that I can recall.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some other B-rated movies.
Creed.
Oh, yeah. Creed 2.
Yeah, Creed 2.
Yep.
Which I haven't seen.
He comes back
but I need to.
Ivan Drago.
Yeah. It's so cool that he comes back.
It does, and it's kind of cool that his character is sort of redeemed by the end of that movie.
Okay. Well, I figured that's what happened. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Anyway,
I think it's really sad, Seuss's story. But I like in the end he kind of realized, and I'm glad he realized this too. Like, hey, that guy didn't want to be in my life, you know?
Yeah.
Which makes me sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to his mom.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she died in childbirth?
Oh, man. Maybe that's why the dad left.
Maybe.
He's like Anakin. So he didn't become Darth Vader. He just neglected his
He
kid.
just left.
Yeah, he just left. Yeah.
this episode, Globnar especially, kind of some moments in it remind me of Tron with the bikes and Coneheads. Have you ever seen Coneheads?
I haven't seen Tron or Coneheads.
I haven't seen Tron, but I've seen Coneheads.
Okay.
And you have this thing at the end.
They're aliens, right? I don't go for that.
Big Coneheads.
I mean, I know enough.
Dan Aykroyd, and I can't remember who the other two were, but they have to fight this thing called the Garthok at the end of the movie. And he uses his skills in golf that he developed on Earth to defeat the Garthok. But that reminded me of like the time, what was it called? The Cyclops, or whatever that thing was that was to smash the chess table.
Okay.
I don't know, that moment reminded me of that. And Coneheads. But other than that, and Seuss has passed. I mean...
Yes, well, it was enjoyable to see Gravity Falls 10 years prior, and a young Robbie, a young Toby, and
Robbie.
And the sheriff guy, whatever his name is.
Or Blubs?
Yeah. He was walking in the foreground at one point.
Yeah, he was like just in a regular outfit.
Yeah, well, I thought he was in his police outfit, but he had like...
Oh, yeah, he had...
rich hair.
Yeah.
It was like curly and long.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking of earlier on when Stan first comes to Gravity Falls, and he's one of the guys that comes into the shack when he first gives the first tour.
Yeah. So. Well, and I had no idea that they're going to do particularly a time traveling thing with Seuss. I mean, I knew it was Lyndon Blandon, but the fact when he said, "A genius showed me that, dude."
And it's
and it came back around and it was Mabel, and that was cool. And which is what's that called? It's like a paradox, basically.
Yeah, it's a paradox.
Which that's fine.
Well, I mean, for this show,
what's your
acceptable
favorite time traveling thing you've watched? I can't remember all of them because there's some good ones, but there's one I mean,
Looper is pretty good.
Looper's damn good, yeah. Rian Johnson goes on to direct a Star Wars movie after that, and it's my favorite of the new trilogy. And what's up?
The Fly.
The episode of Breaking Bad where the fly, fucking fly, they're trying to get it. And it's a really good one, and he's going to get his own. He's writing his own trilogy.
I don't usually have a lot of love for time travel films.
Yeah.
I just don't. Looper stood out. I like Bruce Willis and I like Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
So, the right cast.
Well, I like the story.
Oh, and it had that one guy in it too. I can't remember his name, but he plays the guy that he worked for the hit squad. Jeff Daniels is in it. Heard about him?
I've heard about that too.
He's the villain. He's the guy that kind of runs their little.
Did you see The Lookout?
No.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt. It's one of my favorite movies that he's in. He plays this ex-Allstate hockey player jock guy who gets an accent, fucks up his brain, loses it.
I have seen it. Yeah.
Jeff Daniels is in it?
Yeah. And
I fucking love that movie.
Jeff Daniels, and he's a blind, right?
Yeah. Okay, and Infinite Pizza, I think he kind of wasted that wish, but they can't break the show by changing the stakes and him getting $100 billion or anything like that. It's consistent with his character that he get Infinite Pizza.
What would you use a time wish for?
Oh, now that I've gotten older, I realize more and more it would be, if as long as I have my health.
Yeah.
It'd definitely be wealth and resources.
Mm-hmm.
Because
a lot of money.
Yeah, I would take care of my friends and family and generationally, and then I'd use my money to fund my, endeavors, my friends' endeavors. And honestly, if I want a lot of money, I'd still want to do this with you. I'd fund it to be better and do all the other stuff that I want to do when we're making more money.
So what's interesting about the time wish is that it seems like it can be a two-parter.
Okay.
Like Seuss wished for them to be healed and for his time infinite pizza.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder what are the limitations on it. But I would wish for $1 trillion. And part of that wish would be that nobody would know about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't want anyone to know about it either.
I don't want anybody to know about it because if you wish for all the money in the world and no one knew about it, some people probably try to kill you and take it.
Yeah.
So especially some very powerful people, they could get away with killing you and taking it.
Yeah.
So I wish for $1 trillion and no one knew.
Well, for my particular goals, I definitely wouldn't want anyone to know it.
Well, that's my thing. It's like I just want the money. I don't want anybody to know about it.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to know that I had this wish. So we're done. We're square.
Yeah. Have you ever watched game competitions? The thing that comes to mind right now is Ninja Warrior or whatever.
Yeah.
And some of those are really cool.
I love the dubs.
I've seen those too.
The Japanese contestant game shows.
It used to be on Tech TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And I've seen American Ninja Warrior where, of course, they're still competing, but there's no dub, and I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And
it's not as funny, though.
I guess to me, I just imagine how fun it would be to do if I once upon a time when I was athletic. You know what I mean?
I guess it'd be more fun to have something like set up there for just your friends.
Yeah.
To go and do it in their backyard as opposed to I'd be kind of embarrassed to be like on national television, jumping around on these phone things.
Not if you won and got $1 million, but then people would know.
Yeah, no.
If you win the moot, you need to give it to charity.
Hell no.
What was I gonna say? Have you seen? There's a show on Netflix called The Floor Is Lava.
Okay.
It is what it sounds like.
Yeah,
It's
the
just
kids game.
Well, and it's like usually families, like adults and kids, and they're like it's this huge room, like twice the span of this basement, and there's all this furniture, and there's like lava on the floor or hypothetical lava, but but it's like what? It's like red water, bubbly, artificial lava.
Yeah.
And you got to jump around and get the different. You got to get keys to open up these little things.
That's pretty neat.
It's pretty
It
cool.
reminds me of there's a place called Sky Zone. You ever been to it?
Why does it sound familiar?
It's like a big trampoline park.
Yeah, I have been to it.
It's like
Taking
a
the
big
kids there
building
once.
trampoline.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
And then, when I was married, we took
Yeah.
the kids there several times.
Yeah.
And there's a part of Sky Zone where there's kind of like that obstacle thing where you have to swing across and climb over this shit and get
Yeah.
to the end of it. And you see some adults doing it or whatever with kids. And I would never do it because to me, like, I'll jump on the trampolines with my daughters because I'm there to spend time with them.
Mhm.
But I'm not going to go out there and compete with these kids like some asshole.
Well, were they actually like competing away?
They weren't like slapping kids off there. Or
Okay.
anything. But I don't know. I'd feel like an asshole if I was
Yeah.
out there doing that. These kids are just trying to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So.
No. Recently, I went to Columbus and took kids to. It was like there's like go-karts. There's all these different things, and you're there for a day. And there's like a pizza place in there. It was pretty cool. And there was like you remember the McDonald's play place? That thing was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't know why they got rid of them.
I guess they want to have to sanitize it all the time.
Well, I know my buddy
It's
Jeremy.
not good timing because COVID came along and they just shut that shit down right away.
My buddy Jeremy, he worked at McDonald's. He had to go in there and clean that thing. I think they do it nightly. He'd go in there and sleep for 45 minutes. It's pretty funny.
Makes you feel good about letting your kids play in there.
Yeah, right?
People just fucking just go in there and sleep.
Yeah.
What are they doing when they're making your food?
Well, I've always wondered, like, the one that, like, the outside one. Like, getting in there at nighttime and trying to stay in there and sleeping in there. I feel like someone could.
Probably bums and shit.
Yeah.
We're sleeping in the plate. The plate racer's mine! And they're
Yeah.
fighting over it.
So, with this year 207,012?
I don't know. I'm going to try. We'll keep trying.
Okay, I think that's what it said at the beginning, but I might have written it down correctly.
Trying to work a miracle here.
But I'm wondering, because you're bringing like so many thousand. You're bringing so many thousand years into the future, well after these characters are dead. For me, it kind of changes the stakes in a weird way, or at least I feel like you have to include some kind of element of this future timeline into the present day timeline.
You'll see more of it.
Okay, so to me, it just like
because Blendon's been around now for a little while.
Yeah,
but you're going to see it all play together by the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine he's just never going to come back. I also imagine that he's changed from an antagonist to a protagonist. So, yeah, no, it was a good one. It was great to see. It was great to see Seuss's story. Feel bad for him, but
it was a very touching element of the story. I mean, I like, his grandma seems like a sweet old woman.
Yeah,
kind of like it reminds me of your mom a little bit because she's always cleaning. And shit.
Yeah,
and
kind of not got this
I don't think
foreign naivety to her.
I don't think your mom would have been very nosy into your business, so like looking through if you had a diary or something, a journal. Like
she couldn't read English very well.
Oh, she can't?
No, she can't. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Well, I remember when she was reading me books when I was younger. I remember thinking, well, she doesn't read as fast as Dad.
Yeah.
And then I got a little older, and I was like reading them just as well. So it's funny now she does it. She has a magnifying glass, and she's like this, like, Lita, just go get glasses. Go to Walmart, get glasses. What my dad's telling her.
Why won't you do it?
I don't know.
All
I have
right.
no idea. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. This was a good one, and yeah, I'm loving this show. We're more than halfway done now. It makes me sad.
It ends well though.
Well, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, thanks everyone. Cutting you off. Tune back in. Instagram, Twitter, comment, subscribe, or don't, won't. Static.
We gotta make this fucking 20 seconds. So now we sit here.
Then we sit here. No one makes it this long. What, 5 people?